Hey everybody, welcome back. James here again with you. And today I wanted to compare the standard rifling to the FX smooth rifling or smooth twist barrel. Now first off I'm going to say I don't have an FX to compare it to, but what I do have is information from Fredrik Axlesson himself, who is the owner and creator of FX air guns. I seen a video on YouTube that he states in an FX gun, FX barrel, smooth twist barrel, that at 20.5 meters, the group that he calls for, and each barrel that is hand tested, is 5.5 millimeter to 7.5 millimeter. So 5.5 millimeter, that's the exact same hole in a 22 caliber air rifle. So with that tolerance of 5.5 to 7.5 millimeter, I want to see if my Beeman Chief could pull that off. And I'm shooting at 23 yards, which is 20.5 meters with the scope cam. I'm filming with my phone, which I put the phone in here and film through the scope. Again, I'm shooting with the Beeman Chief 22 caliber, and I'm using the JSB Exact Jumbo 1589 pellets. I'm going to shoot a 5-shot group downrange, and I'm going to first shoot a 1-shot just to make sure I'm on target, because I don't have this gun sighted in at 23 yards. So I'm going to make sure I'm on target with 1 shot. Then I'm going to shoot 5 more to group up, and I'll probably also use that first shot to measure the hole size. The groups that he called out, 5.5 to 7.5 millimeters, was the outside to outside. So I'm going to get this set up and shoot 6 shots, 1 for a sighter and 5 to group, and so check it out. Alright guys, well, we just got done shooting the group here, and through the scope cam, I'm pretty sure it's between the 7.5 to 5.5 millimeter tolerance that the FX calls out for the smooth twist barrel. So, Mr. Controversy at it again. Alright, so here's the target. I got my digital caliber here. Let me show you. We zero it out. Zeroed. Okay, you guys can see in the scope cam, and I'm going to slow down all the shots, that you could see that was the very first shot. So outside to outside, the tolerance is 5.5 to 7.5 millimeters. There we go. It's even smaller than that. Outside to outside. So we're talking like hairs here. So I'll get you guys a good close-up of this. Outside to outside, 5.71 millimeters, which is so minute, but that just tells me that the FX barrel, in my opinion, isn't that much better. If a rifled barrel can pull that off at 23 yards or 20.5 meters, according to their FX's testing factory or testing lane in perfect condition, I'm outside, so I have to deal with the elements even though it's a nice day, but still. And just to let you guys know, I probably mentioned this before, but ever since I bought the Beeman Chief, I've been in contact with Beeman since day one pretty much, and they told me that the accuracy of those barrels and those guns, even though the gun is under $200, and right now I think they're around 160 or so, something like that, the barrel is so good that it is equivalent to the HW100 Weirock rifle that Beeman gets or imports from Germany. According to Peter, the service manager at Beeman, a head-to-head comparison, the Beeman Chief keeps up with the HW100. There is no noticeable difference, and like I said, I don't know if I've mentioned that before in previous videos. It's probably been a while, but just to let you guys know what you pay for, the barrel is awesome. You know, as long as everything else is working together, the valve, all that stuff. So 23 yards, 20.5 meters, can't tell no difference according to FX's spec accuracy. And that was in a jig, by the way, with the barrel in a jig fixed and everything, no rest. Using JSB pellets, same thing I'm using, but I'm using bags and I'm the shooter, and that was with the scope cam, guys. So as always, I appreciate you watching, and you know, I want to give a few shout outs real quick because a lot of you guys watch me, and one of them is Southern Gunner. He's already did a couple controversy videos, and me and him are like this. So is Hajimoto, because the reason why I want to tell you guys this is that don't believe in the common consensus. Just because something has a higher price tag, that may not mean nothing. Don't get me wrong, you know, products, you know, like the FX, great guns, probably. I've never shot one, so I can't really say, but according to how they're made and machined and all that stuff, probably the best quality on the market. But that means nothing. As you've already seen here, that doesn't mean much, especially if your gun is shooting at their specs or better for accuracy. So again, you know, give a shout out to Southern Gunner. He's done some comparison videos, especially the Umarex Gauntlet versus Day State. Can't tell no difference at 50 yards. Hajimoto, me and him have been shooting the Gammo Hunter pellets, one of the best pellets for that gun, for the Umarex Gauntlet. And it's just literally a tack driver. You cannot explain it any more than that. Splitting frog hairs 4 ways, basically. That's how accurate that gun is. So anyways, guys, again, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it. And you know, if you have an FX gun, you know, cool. I don't, so it doesn't matter to me what everybody else has. I only worry about what I have. So if you're a new air gunner and you're out in the market looking for something, look for something that you can afford and it works for you. Don't worry about whatever everybody else has, you know, because I think that's the worst part of the air gun community nowadays. And I can't, that irks me to death, where, you know, somebody tells you, oh, you need this or you need that. You do not know what everybody needs to, you know what I mean? That's just how it is. I don't understand that. Like, how can you tell somebody that they need this, and when you don't know their situation? I get people all the time asking me, hey, I can only afford this, what do you recommend? And I'll just give them a list, because my gun might not be their fit, and you know, the gun that they chose, I probably didn't like it at first. That's why I didn't buy it. So you know, to each their own. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching as always, and I hope you got something out of this video comparing a smooth barrel versus a standard rifling barrel. In my opinion, and you can see there is no difference on target, but in my opinion, the so-called pellet deformation from rifling to the smooth twist barrels, it doesn't mean anything. So, all right, guys, well, I appreciate you watching as always. Thanks again.